make fun in a far-out place. Then for a change of pace, we go a spacey spot where this mini will look real hot. We girls can do anything, right, Barbie? Astronaut Barbie. New from Mattel.
Hey toy friends, so in this video we're going to be talking about the Miss Astronaut Barbie. So if you don't know, they recently re-released Miss Astronaut Barbie in honor of the 60th anniversary of the outfit / doll. So I went on to Mattel Creations, or I picked up mine on Amazon because I wanted to make sure I got it in time. So because Mattel Creations can be a little tricky with shipping and all that. So anyway, yeah, so I have her right here. But before we get into her, I kind of wanted to talk about, briefly talk about women in space and all that, and then maybe go over the iterations of the astronaut Barbie over the years, astronauts / space, because they're not all astronauts. Some of them are like scientists and all that. So, but yeah, I thought it'd be fun to kind of go through that. So let's just get started. So let's talk about women in space first. So NASA was formed in 1958. And the Miss Astronaut Barbie came out in 1965. And the first woman in space was 1978. So there was a 20-year gap between when NASA was formed and when they put the first woman in space. And then Barbie was like right in the middle. So I think it's pretty amazing that Barbie put out this like idea that women could be astronauts. And this was like more than 10 years before it actually happened. And I don't know, it's just really cool. It's really cool to see that. But yeah, it's also really cool because Barbie commemorated some of these pioneers, these women pioneers, such as Sally Ride and Katherine Johnson. So let's talk about the outfit itself. I don't know what the official name of this outfit is. I found like conflicting names. So we're going to go with Project Mercury style silver spacesuit. Yeah, so this was an actual spacesuit that astronauts used. And yeah, they just basically shrunk it down into Barbie size. And I'm actually amazed at the amount of details on this Barbie outfit, with the like the gloves and the boots and the giant zipper in the front, and there might be zippers on the gloves and the boots as well. But it's really cool to, I don't know, I don't know why this is like so fascinating to me that they did this, but the detail is pretty on point. They also came out with a Mr. Astronaut Ken doll or outfit, which is cute. It's like a his and hers kind of thing, and it's adorable. I would love to have the Mr. Astronaut outfit. I feel like I've looked it up before, and it's like really expensive, obviously. Also, I forgot to mention, I believe these were fashion packs in 1965. I don't think they were actual like dolls that came with the fashion. I think it was like just the fashion packs. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's how these were sold. So let's take a look at some of the other astronaut Barbie dolls that came after Miss Astronaut. So first up, we have probably my favorite one. I actually have her outfit. I don't have her actual doll. I have her outfit, but it's the Astronaut Barbie from 1985. I also did a review on this particular Barbie. So if you want to watch the review, just click on the little iCard there. And then we have the 1994 Astronaut Barbie, which I don't know. It's cute. And I would consider maybe getting her. I definitely, it's not as like out there and Barbie core, I guess, as the 1985 one, but it's still a really cute doll. I do love the details and in her outfit. Whatever that bag is that she's carrying is kind of fun. And yeah, so she's cute. She's definitely comparable to the 1985 one. Then we have Space Camp Barbie from 1998. This one's also on par with the previous one. it's not an astronaut Barbie. So this is where we get into weird, like, not astronaut, but still space related Barbie. I do like that the outfit looks like it's actual fabric. And she comes with a ton of accessories. I'm not sure what is all going on her right side. I don't know if those are like just like tickets or not, just like a smattering of papers. I don't know. So yeah, this is fine. Not as excited for this one as I was for the last one, but still a decent Barbie. And then we have the first reproduction of the Miss Astronaut Barbie that came out in 2009. And this one is going to look very similar to the one we're going to open up today, but this is the first time it was reissued. And yeah, it's amazing. I would kind of love to have this one as well, because there are slight differences, and we'll get to that when we open it up and do like a cross comparison, but this one is definitely solid. And then we have the I Can Be a Mars Explorer Barbie from 2013. And yeah, this one is also fine. I don't mind this so much. I do like, again, like that the outfit is made of fabric material. And I say fabric material because as we get down the line, the outfits are definitely like more like printed on, and you can just tell the fabric is the material is not like great. It's like papery. So this looks a little more traditional outfit for Barbie. I'm not sure if I like the helmet or not. It's very, yeah, I don't know. I just wish the helmet was different, but the suit is cute. I don't mind the suit so much, but yeah, that's I Can Be Mars Explorer Barbie. And then in 2018, we got this astronaut and space scientist 2-pack. And this is where we get into the printed material on the clothing, which I do not like this at all. This is such a huge turnoff for me as far as the Barbies go, because I think also her gloves are like plastic. It's just like a plastic molded glove. These could be oven mitts for all I know. The only redeeming thing from this Barbie, I feel like, is the helmet. I don't mind the helmet so much. And I think because it's just like a classic astronaut helmet, I kind of like it. But everything else, including the doll, the Millie sculpt, I'm just like, ugh, I don't like it. The scientist is fine. I don't know. I like her outfit better, even though it's a lot more plain and boring. At least it's not all printed on. So I do appreciate that. And she's got some cute goggles on, so there's that. But yeah, this is where we start to go real south on the quality. And then here we get our first like tribute Barbie. So this is for Katherine Johnson. She was a NASA mathematician and physicist. And this is part of the Inspiring Women series. Super cute doll, super cute. I would definitely, I wouldn't mind having her in my collection for sure, but it's really cool that they made her into a Barbie. And then another tribute doll from the Inspiring Women series is the Sally Ride doll. Again, really cool that they commemorated Sally Ride in this way. I do like the outfit a lot, actually, because it does look like it's actual fabric, and it looks a little more quality, I guess. And the helmet is nice. Yeah, again, I wouldn't mind owning her as well. And then we have the Samantha Cristoforetti doll. This is interesting because it's not part of the Inspiring Women series, I don't think, or it's not labeled on the box, so it's not very clear what line this is from, which I thought was pretty interesting. I don't really like this outfit. This outfit looks, it looks very papery to me, and I don't know if it's because there isn't a lot of detail on the outfit. It's very plain, and this may be what the suit looks like, but I don't know that I'm a fan of it. I do like the helmet, again, just because it's like a classic astronaut helmet, but yeah, I don't know. Not one of my favorites. And then we have Space Discovery Barbie. Again, not a fan of the outfit. It's just the printed on outfit. Yeah, not a lot of redeeming qualities about this one. Everything is looks just very plasticky. And again, the helmet is fine. I don't mind like a plasticky looking helmet. This is a very classic helmet shape, so kudos for that. But everything else, I don't know. Even the doll is like fine. I don't know. Not one of my favorites. And then the last doll I have to talk about is the You Can Be Anything doll. This is the 65th anniversary inspiring stories series. Yeah, it's it's funny because I think this is a step up from what they have been doing, and I don't know if it's just because of the material that they were using on the suits that were printed. And this could be the same exact material. I don't know. It could be the photo, but I feel like I like the design a lot better. I like that they gave her gray gloves, so there's like a contrast there. Again, the helmet is great. Everything else is like whatever, but this is like one step above the other ones. Not great, but not awful. All right, are you ready to talk about the actual doll and open it up? So here is the outside. It's very standard shipping box. It says Barbie Miss Astronaut doll, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, let's just get into it. So standard tissue paper on the box. So we'll take it off. And there she is. All right, let me take a quick look. Yeah, she looks so good. I also love that she's on a vintage head sculpt. I do love the vintage head sculpts. I think they're really pretty and kind of like classic. But yeah, here is the front of the box. So 60th anniversary, Barbie Signature, Miss Astronaut, 1965. And then on the side, some artwork, 1965. Similar stuff on the side here. And then on the back, we have a blurb, which I will read the blurb to you. It also, I do love this illustration. This looks vintage from 1965, so love that. So it says, one tiny step for Barbie, one giant leap for doll kind. Light years ahead of her time, Miss Astronaut first went galactic in 1965, before any human in space. Since then, Barbie has traveled to the moon, Mars, and never stopped shooting for the stars. In this faithful remake of the original Miss Astronaut Barbie doll, we celebrate 60 years in orbit and even bigger Barbie universes to discover. With her sleek silver suit, brown space boots, white helmet snug, and a bold red lip. 3, 2, 1, Miss Astronaut is ready for takeoff. So, super, super cute. So I'm gonna get her out of the box and we'll take a closer look. In case you're curious, this is what the back of the box looked like. It's like this really cool, very vintagey kind of space illustration here. So just want to show that off real quick. All right, so she does come with a COA. This one is actually a nicer material, so maybe I'll keep this one. I don't know. I never keep them, but she comes with a doll stand. So this one's interesting because the base of the doll stand is like flared on the bottom, and I don't know if I've seen that. So I don't know if that's like a new design or if it's like to promote stability or something, but I noticed that. And also the stand is, and maybe this is what these types of dolls come with, but there's something different about this. I don't know if it's a new design or whatever, but she comes with this American flag. This is actual fabric, so that's nice. It's not just like paper. It is printed on one side. The other side is not printed. It's just like folded over. And then this is like kind of a flimsy plastic, but that's fine. And then here she comes with her iconic helmet. It is plastic. It looks like it was put together in two pieces. There, I don't know if you can see the seam down the middle there, but yeah, and then this is clear plastic. Here she is. This is her front and her back. First impression, she's cute. She's real cute. I really do love this doll. She's got a really like cool vibe to her. I feel like, and that's weird to say about an astronaut Barbie, but I don't know if it's like the face mold or the kind of monotone-ish color of the outfit, but she looks cute. She's really cute. So let's just get into it. So if we look at her head sculpt, obviously, let me take this plastic off. This was covering her head. So there we go. I don't know if that was to keep her hair a certain shape or whatever, but her hair is like super gelled. Like there is like a ton of product in here. It is really short, and her face is the classic Barbie face with the blue eyeshadow and the red lip. Super cute and iconic. So yeah, and her outfit is an astronaut suit, obviously. Just one piece. It feels nice, like the material that was used feels pretty substantial, so that's cool. Her gloves are made of this like faux leather-ish kind of material or vinyl material. Unfortunately, this is like bent over on mine, but not a huge deal. Yeah, and they're mittens basically that you just put over her hands. The suit is collared, and I did notice there's something underneath it, and I don't know what this is. So there's a clasp right here. I don't know if you can tell. So let me unclasp this. Oh, okay. So the zipper does. Okay. Wow. All right. So there is an actual functioning zipper that zips all the way down like this. I was looking at stock photos and I was like, where did the zipper go? But they kept the zipper, so that's awesome. I was concerned they got rid of the full zipper and just had it like zip down here, but they went all the way down, so that's nice. And then this is like a buckle situation here that goes across and then up the one shoulder. It doesn't go all the way around, so it's literally just the one side. I'm not sure why the buckle is kind of like hovering right now, and as you can tell, it's not flush against her outfit, so I don't know if that's intentional or what, or if I can tighten that up maybe. But I was going to show you, there's something else. This is so interesting, and I don't know if this was part of the actual outfit, the actual astronaut suit, but there's this like separate piece that it's attached to the jumpsuit, but there's another like clasp thingy here, just like the one out here, but I'm not sure what the purpose of this is. So if anyone knows, I mean, maybe there's a purpose in the actual suit and they just wanted to replicate it for her, but it's just very interesting because it doesn't seem to serve any purpose for the doll necessarily, because I think without it, it would be fine, especially if you're going to keep this zipped up. So I don't know. But I do love that this is an actual like metal zipper with the teeth and all that. So that is pretty amazing. And I hope I don't break it because I've been known to break things. Okay, so I was futzing with her glove, and it's like tacked onto her sleeve here with some like sticky stuff. I mean, I was able to take it off, but I think they put it on there so that these wouldn't like slip off. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this one back on and have it stay on. But anyway, but yeah, these are her hands. If you're curious, they're very dainty looking. But yeah, this is printed on where I feel like, I don't know if in the original one it was printed on or not, but we'll take a look at that in a second. But yeah, and then there's like this like detail here that is actually separate. It's actually like a ribbed or whatever, or not ribbed, but it's a separate piece of fabric. So it's raised I'm trying to think of what you would call this, but all these brown details are actual raised fabric. And then her boots are these brown boots with these zippers, which these are just molded on zippers, so they're not actual zippers. I think on the original they were actual zippers, so but yeah, so very, very faithful to the original design. Really, really cute. And then as far as articulation goes, she can move her head side to side, not so much up and down, so it's basically side to side. Can she go out? I don't think she can go out. She can go backwards and forwards. Nothing at the waist. And then she does have a clicky knee. I don't know if I would call this a bend and snap. It feels too, I don't know if it's an actual, it doesn't feel like there's an actual joint there, so I feel like it's internal, but it feels very like smooth. And then here she is with her helmet. I think I'll probably have her displayed with the helmet just because I think it's really awesome. And I don't like her hair is just like not, it's a little crazy. And I don't know if I want to bother like washing the gel out, so I might just keep her in her helmet for now, because you can still see her face, which is most important, and it kind of, you know, obviously gives the astronaut vibe. So, and then I don't know, I guess the flag, she would need to hold it in her bare hand, so I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but yeah. So this has been Miss Astronaut Barbie 2025. Also, real quick, I was able to tighten this up. This is an actual buckle with the belt material goes through. So I just tightened it up and it's fine now. So that's good to know. So before we do the comparison between the original Miss Astronaut, the reproduction 2009, and this one, I wanted to show you real quick the Mr. Astronaut with Miss Astronaut. I think these are so cute. I really, really, really do want to find a Mr. Astronaut outfit. It's going to be really expensive, I know, but I don't know. I think it's super cute. So, okay, so let's do a comparison between the original 2009 and 2025 ones. So, I would say these are pretty accurate. There's not a ton of differences with these. There are more similarities than differences, but let's talk about the differences. It looks like the material itself might be a little different. It looks like in the original, there was a more like shiny kind of material, whatever was used, which I kind of prefer the shininess. So I kind of wish they had done that with the reproductions, because it looks like for this one and the 2009 reproduction that they went with this like more like muted color. Although the 2009 looks a little different than, or maybe it could just be the photo, but this newer one looks more gray, whereas the 2009 one maybe isn't as gray or something. I don't know. Or they could be exactly the same. I don't know. But the helmets look pretty spot on, so there's no difference there. The zipper looks to be the same, so that's nice. The buckles on the original look to be a little better quality than the newer ones. They look like thicker and like just like heavier duty. And I also don't know if they go all the way to the back or not. I'm gonna probably say no, but I think overall the quality of them looks a little better. The printed part is the same, like across the belly area, and then the striping on the arms and the legs seems to be similar. It's obviously a different color. That is one thing I've noticed. Although I kind of like the reproductions because it kind of ties everything together, because everything is like this like brownish color, whereas in the original the striping is like goldish, unless it's faded over time. So that could be a thing. I don't know if initially it was that color, but I think the brown was a good call for the new one. And then the boots, yes, so the boots did have working zippers as well, which I love so much. So I wonder if that's how they came on and off, as you like zippered them on and off, which I would have preferred the original over the molded on zippers, but I'm sure that would have added to the cost. But yeah, I think these are pretty truthful reproductions overall. It's kind of hard to say if I like this one or the 2009 one better, because they are very comparable. I don't know if there really is that big of a difference. If you know of a bigger difference between these two, let me know. But these are pretty comparable. But yeah, I would also, with all that being said, I would also love to have an original Miss Astronaut outfit as well. So final thoughts on the 60th anniversary Miss Astronaut Barbie. I love her. I do love her a lot. I think she is a very faithful reproduction. I think for the price point, this was $55. I think it's worth it just because of for the nostalgia factor and the fact that we're getting a vintage head sculpt, because we don't typically get those in like these types of dolls. So I do love that. I'm excited to display her, and again, I will be looking for the Ken version of this. So she is definitely worth the price, in my opinion. So thank you as always for watching. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't already, please remember to subscribe, and I hope you're having a lovely whenever you're watching this, and I will catch you next time.